In this video, I'm going to show you how to code your own indicator in NinjaTrader. Now, the first thing you have to do, you want to open up NinjaTrader, and then you want to go to your control center, which usually is up top, and you want to click on New at the top left. From here, you want to go down towards the bottom where it says Ninja Script Editor. So you want to click on that, and then from here, it's going to open the Ninja Script Editor, and what you want to do here on the right, you want to go and right-click where you can see indicators, and you want to click on New Indicator. Now, this is going to allow us to create a new indicator and basically code our own indicator in NinjaTrader, okay? So once you've done this, you can then just go and start filling this out, okay? So we're going to do just a simple sample over here. We're going to be using Gemini to actually code this, but of course you can do it yourself if you know code as well. You can use ChatGPT, Claude, whatever you want to use. So what I'm going to do here is just click on next over here. We have to go through all of these, and under general, I'm actually going to name this one simple spread, okay? Just like this. And then here description is going to be, for example, plots the difference between high and low, okay? That's going to be our description. Of course, these are optional. Now you have to click on this next button over here, and you can just leave these properties over here as they are. Of course, you can go and change them as well if you want to, but I'm actually going to skip directly to the plots and lines over here. So I'm going to click on next. You can add in additional data if that's needed for your custom indicator. You can go and add additional event methods and input parameters if you want to, but for now, as I said, I'm going to go to plots and lines, and then from here, I'm just going to click on the add button. I'm going to put on a name. We're going to do, for example, spread line over here, and then you can change the color to whatever you want, the type, etc. I'm actually going to put this color to, let's do like a light blue over here, and of course, the plot style here, I'm going to leave it as a line, and everything is going to be like it is. Click OK, and there we go. We have our custom indicator visuals in here. So of course you can set all these as well, the input parameters, etc. But the main things are going to be happening when we're going to start coding. So you want to click on the next yet again, and then from here towards the end, it says you have created your new indicator. You then have to put in the code as well. So now we're going to code the indicator. I'm going to click on finish over here. And there we go. As you can see, I now have this code over here, and this top part is of course required. You can't change this, so don't actually change any of this. The main thing is going to be happening in here towards the bottom where it says add your custom indicator logic. Now at this point, you can just go to, for example, Gemini, and you can tell it like what you want to achieve, what custom indicator you want to code. I just went in and I basically told it that I want, like you were able to see earlier, like a simple spread. So it's going to plot the difference between high and low. And what it did, it basically just gave me some C# code, okay? And to do this, you basically have to paste it in here. So I'm actually gonna copy my code. So I copied the code over here from Gemini on the right. And now what I'm gonna do is paste it in here. Now it's super important that you actually paste it in between these two brackets. So sometimes Gemini is going to give you those brackets, and if you just go and paste it in here like this, you'll see errors are going to start appearing, and that's not what we want. So you want to press Ctrl and Z to actually undo, or of course undo with, I think it's this button up top. Yeah, there we go. And what you want to do is place yourself in here and just replace all of these brackets. So usually it's going to give you the brackets or something similar. So what you have to do is just select all of these and then copy the thing within the brackets together with the brackets. That's kind of the easiest way to do this. So what I'm going to do is copy that specific code. There we go. I'm going to go in here just like this, and I'm going to now paste this, and there we go. And now, as you can see, there's no errors, which means everything seems to be pretty okay, okay? Now we have here, it's going to say NinjaScript generated code, neither change or remove, so don't remove anything else. Just make sure these things are in here. Now, if you know code yourself, you can, of course, also go and code this yourself inside the area where I showed you. Just make sure this protected override void on bar update is, of course, in there, because that's what it has to be in there, and below this is your custom code. Now, once you've done this, you're actually kind of ready to do this, okay? So you can go to save this up top over here, or what you could also do is press F5 on your keyboard, which is going to start compiling it, okay? So that's also one way to do this. And yeah, Okay, so that's essentially how to create or code your own indicator. So when I pressed F5, you can see it compiled the code. Everything over here turned green, which is a great indicator, meaning everything is actually correct. It did actually exactly what I wanted it to do. It put in some code, and now it actually understands what I want to achieve, okay? You were able to hear like a chime sound, which means that everything is correct, and if it's green, then this is a good kind of indicator that it's working, okay? So once you've done this, you can just go and open like a chart, okay? So I save this, pressed F5, I'm gonna go out of here, open the chart, and on your chart you can right click and you want to go to indicators. Inside indicators, you now should be able to find your own custom indicator. So if I search for this over here, remember we actually named this one spread line, and there we go, simple spread. Okay, it's over here. This is our indicator. I can now click on it and double click it to actually move it on here. Click apply and OK. And our indicator is going to be down here. As you can see, simple spread. It's here towards the bottom. I actually have too big of a chart. There we go. You can see it's actually working exactly as intended, okay? So that's essentially how to code your own indicator. Again, use AI because we have it, so it's much simpler to do so, whichever one you want to use, and it's going to help you build your own custom indicator you can then use here inside your NinjaTrader, okay? So that's it. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.